Hey guys, how's it going? It's Orit here. In this video, I wanted to share 5 overall tips for what we do in terms of social media marketing strategies. So in a previous video, I talked more about specifics, the social media marketing strategy of 7 steps, choosing your platform, really hammering down on who it is that you're talking to, all that kind of stuff. I'll put a link down to that specific video in the description below so you can check it out if you haven't already. But in this video, I want to talk more in terms of overall how we work to really create a focused social media marketing strategy, because that word focus plays a huge role in your success in terms of how you're able to reach your audience with your message. So, social media marketing tip number 1, use your strengths and 10x them. We have known that, we first started off blogging actually way back in the day, because everybody was blogging and everyone was talking about how great it's going to be. And you know what? It just wasn't our thing. No matter how much we tried to make it happen, it just wasn't. And we realized that we really enjoyed doing video and, everything that goes along with that, filming video, editing video, all that kind of stuff. So we found our strength there and we 10x'd it. We went all in. And that leads me to tip number 2. Don't try to be everywhere at once. I did talk about that in the previous video, but I'm going to reiterate here in this video. Don't try to be everywhere at once, meaning try to spread yourself too thin on being on all different platforms, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on Instagram, on, there's a ton of platforms and they just keep coming up every day. So, and even though it's important to get visibility and to get that exposure, you also want to think about who your market is and who you're trying to target and stick to that platform, because again, it comes back to going all in. Once you find the platform that you are most comfortable with and also where your audience is, then go all in with that platform. Put all of your efforts into producing content on a regular basis and releasing it and engaging two-way conversation. Success isn't measured by how many of those little social media icons you have on your website. It's measured by impact. So impact comes from focus, and putting that focus all into a particular message, a particular platform, you're going to get a ways farther. You know what? If you have the resources, if you have a team of people who can help you, or if you have the money to hire somebody to create all those platforms for you and to create a publishing schedule on all of those platforms, awesome. You're going to be spreading yourself even more, reaching more people in different platforms. But if it's just you, and that's who our audience is typically solo entrepreneurs, people who want to build their business, work from home, have that freedom lifestyle, right? So if it's just you and you only have a certain amount of time in your day and you only have a certain amount of resources, put it all into really growing and nurturing your identity and authority on one platform. Tip number 3, have clear goals. With social media marketing, it can get absolutely overwhelming, and just you kind of feel like you're all over the place sometimes. Like, I got to create a piece of content for this, and I got to remember to tweet this, and I got to I got to film the video for this. But, it's really important to come back to that. What am I doing this all for? Why am I doing this? What is the purpose of this? And once you get clear on that goal, then everything that you do to get to that goal becomes, even more clearer to you. You're not just, throwing content out there. To give you an example, we have a clear goal to reach, earlier this year, it was to reach 10,000 subscribers, which I believe we'll be reaching that very soon. So we're going to have a new goal. We're rewriting our goals constantly, right? So that was our goal, 10,000 subscribers on this channel. And it's not just a number, guys. It's, 10,000 people saying, yes, you have made an impact. You have helped me. I want to hear more. So that's kind of our mentality and our perspective and way of looking at things. And when you really clarify that for yourself and what that means for you, it's going to make the whole process of, this whole creating content, social media marketing thing so much easier and more enjoyable too. Social media marketing tip number 4, stay relevant with your posts. To give you an example of us being on YouTube here, when YouTube live video came out, it took us a while to get into that, but we knew that we had to jump in. And so now we're doing a lot more live video because that's what people want. That's what's relevant nowadays, is connecting with your audience right here, right now. And this is also a good thing too, because YouTube actually favors live video. So when someone is searching for your particular topic, it will pull those live videos up and place it at the top to show to the searcher, or whatever you want to call them. So make sure to be in tune with what's happening with your particular platform. If they've released new features, platforms are constantly doing that with, Instagram stories. And this might be old if you're watching the video way into the future, but right now it's all of the release of these new features on platforms. So stay relevant with that. Engage more with that feature, because you're going to be standing out. A lot of people don't like change. A lot of people are going to stay doing the same thing that they've always done and just posting Instagram pictures, right? But if you're on Instagram, for example, you're seeing you can do live Instagram video now and put those stories out there. That's going to work a lot more in your favor. And lastly, guys, tip number 5, you've already heard this, but I'm going to say it in a different way. For your social media marketing, make sure you are posting original content often. So sometimes you'll hear quantity is more important. So putting out as many posts as you can, as often as you can. And sometimes you'll hear from other people, quality is very important. Really paying attention to the quality of your posts. I'm saying do both. Do both, okay? Put out quality original content often as you can, because there is just so much noise nowadays on social media. And if you're looking for a particular way to stand out and to reach your audience, you're going to need to do that with quality content, but you also have to remain visible. And by remaining visible, that means posting as frequently as you can. Now, there are some sort of, there's certain guidelines to certain platforms. For example, Twitter, you should be tweeting like all the time because it's a constant running feed and people are constantly checking at different hours. YouTube is different from Twitter, right? We release a video once a day, Monday to Friday, sometimes Saturday. So for us, it's a bit different. We could do 3 videos a day, but we're not sure, that would be something new for our audience, whether they would like that. So you really need to test out the waters and see what works best for your audience. And they will automatically give you feedback, right? If you've implemented a new publishing schedule and you're posting way more now, initially you might see a lot of people drop off because that's not what they want to see. But, test for a period of at least 2 weeks to see how is that working for you and your audience. And then if that's just too much, then you can pare down. It's a lot of experimentation and testing. So that's kind of like a bonus tip here, is to really pay attention to what your audience likes and to really pay attention to the feedback that they're giving to you, responding, engaging all the time. In fact, this is why I'm filming this video, is because I saw very much that you guys are totally interested in learning more about social media marketing strategies from the previous videos that we put out on this channel. And so this is why I'm filming this video, responding to your feedback on the channel. All right, guys. Well, those are the 5 overall social media marketing strategy tips. If you want to learn more about the nitty-gritty of things, you want more specific strategies for specific platforms, let me know down in the comments below. And I will also post, like I said, the link to that earlier video that I filmed about social media marketing strategy. It's a strategy that you can take onto any platform that works for you. And I'll also put a link down to our Social Media Marketing Simplified course, where you can really dive deeper into the type of content you're creating and how you're going to be releasing it on your particular platform. That course speaks to, what kinds of content should you publish? When should you publish it? How do you create consistently all the time, especially when you don't have much time, and all those sorts of things. So again, I'll put those links down below, and let me know if you like this video, guys. We're always listening to your feedback. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Back from the dead.